くぞGenocide Kata!
Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today I'm going to try to provide you with some tips on how to take on this mecha spider robot, which is a total pain in the frickin' rear. You can see that it increases damage received when the boss is chilled or shocked. What happens in this fight is the robot, there's going to be moments where you can chill it to break its shield more or less, and there's going to be moments where you got to do shock damage to it to break the shield. If you don't break the shield, then you're not going to be doing near as much damage to this spider robot. So it's very important to know when to apply chill, when to apply shock. When you're actually facing the robot, it'll say it in big text, you know, use chill damage or use shock damage. Not in those exact words, but that's pretty much what it's telling you. And whenever that shows up, whenever it says chill damage, you want to use a character that has chill damage, like Kula. Or what you want to do is have a striker that offers chill damage. So you see here, Mary here, she offers the cold spell, which deals chill damage equal 30% of attack. So even if I was using Iori and the chill damage icon popped up, I could still use this striker, bring her in, still use Iori as the damage dealer, and still apply cold damage at the same time. You wouldn't have to switch to Kula, so that's one tip I can give you right there. When you're using strikers that offer chill or shock damage, like for example Yashiro has shock damage, you can see Genitz, he doesn't have any shock damage, but if I'm using Genitz and I see that shock damage icon appear or that text appear, I can just bring in Lady Yashiro and boom, I got shock damage applied, and I can break the shield using Genitz with her as a striker. I can break the shield with the chill damage using Mary as a striker and Iori as a damage dealer. You do not have to use the actual character to apply a certain dot effect. Now, with Kula here, so characters that offer chill damage and shock damage, you could actually give them striker bonuses that actually can either help their team, like this one here from Lovely Alice. Active team members obtain 10% power and increases critical rate by 5% for 10 seconds. Increasing power is very important, and she's going to gain power gain for all of these guys when you bring her in as a striker. But then when you got characters like this, so here I have Geese and I have Ignatz, and I have just damage dealing strikers. So for characters that already have the dot effect that you need, you could apply damage dealing strikers. Another tip that you could do is, say you got a character like Geese or Ignatz that have shock damage. You could put the Zhong Fei card on them. And let me go to it and I'll show you what that looks like. So you could put this Zhong Fei card on them, this card right here. You could put one of those cards, let's say on a character that has shock damage, and this will apply chill damage whenever you land a critical hit. So in essence, you don't even have to switch your character. So if I'm using Geese and I have this card, this option card on him, and it says apply chill damage, guess what? We're still going to be able to apply chill damage. We don't have to switch Geese out. And the same with Ignatz. If you have a character that deals chill damage, like say Kula, then you could throw this option card on them, and guess what? Deals shock damage equal to blah blah percent. This is just level 1, it goes up level 10. It's going to increase a lot more, but you could put this card on a character that has chill damage, and you have the better of both worlds. You wouldn't have to switch your character, which I think would actually help. I know when I was using a striker that offers shock damage or chill damage, it will apply to the boss, even though I'm using a character that doesn't have that dot effect. So those are two option cards you could throw on each one of your characters, depending on whether or not they have a certain dot effect, to help you out as far as making sure that you're always dealing the right element to the spider bot whenever you need to. The other way, of course, is just switching your characters when you need to. Now, you always can't do that. You always can't switch the characters as you need them. Sometimes they're on a cooldown and you can't tag them in. So you just got to do the best you can and strike. And other than that, you just really want to have the strongest characters possible. Now, Ignatz here and Iori actually can die pretty damn easy, but as long as you switch your characters when you need to, you use your specials when you need to, the spider robot's going to shoot out a big old freaking beam, and a lot of times he'll take one of his legs and jab down on you. Those two attacks can really do a lot of damage, especially that damn laser beam. So if you're using a character like Ignatz or using a character like Iori who have no immunity or hyper armor whatsoever, you want to either switch your character or use their special at that given time. The other tip that I want to give you is you want to constantly be switching your characters. You want to switch them over and over and over. So for example, the fight will start out and it's going to want me to use chill damage. So I start the fight out with Kula. I'm going to apply the chill damage. I'm going to run through all 3 of her skills. Then right when she does her 3rd skill, when she's in the middle of that animation, I'm going to go ahead and switch to my next character. I'm going to run through their skills, and on their 3rd skill, while they're doing that 3rd skill, I'm going to switch to another character while the other character is still doing their animation. This is going to save time and actually enable you to do more damage throughout the fight. That's another little tip that I can give you. As far as card sets, I mean, you just want to use the Fest cards. You want to use the strongest cards that you have available. You know, so for Ignatz, I got the Ryugo set on him. Really just to add some extra survivability because he can die pretty damn easy, but still a Fest set. And Kula, I have the Noah set. For Genitz here, I have the Yentama set. For Iori, I have the Mad Tea Party set. And then for Geese, I have the Tekken set. So, you know, they're all pretty jacked up. I do have a Imprint Stone on Geese, just 1 Imprint Stone to give him some recovery. I don't have any Imprint Stones on Iori, which I'm definitely wanting to do now because he's an absolute damage-dealing monster. And if I had a recovery Imprint Stone on him, his survivability would go up quite a bit. And honestly, I got another Ryugo set. I might just level up that other Ryugo set and slap it on him to really help his survivability. Genitz, I got him jacked up. He's got 2 Imprint Stones on him. And Kula, she has none. And Ignatz has 1 Imprint Stone. But it's not even leveled up. It's just an Imprint Stone that's equipped on him. Now you can see that I was able to hit 61 million. Right now, ranked 63 in silver. Not the greatest, but I can tell you right now, I've seen videos already of people using 5-star, fully developed characters, and they're hitting around 90 million. So this is an extremely tough event, which actually kind of worries me about the future because I think, you know, we all seen those Awaken Tier 10s a while back. We seen the data mine information about the Tier 10s, and this game mode is actually showing that we're probably going to need characters that are just, or not characters, but builds that are just much stronger to be able to get this 376 million. That's just absolutely insane to me that I have these characters and the best I could do was 61 million. Now with a better run, I think I could do better because Iori did die in the run. Could have done a little bit more damage. I think maybe I could have got 70 million. Maybe with this team and these builds, these strikers. So let's jump into the run and see how it's done. All right, here we go. When you see right there, it says increased damage received when chilled. So we start out with Kula. We're going to apply the chill. I'm going to switch to Iori. Do the 3 skills. Switch. And this is what it is. We're going to switch to Ignatz. There's my special. I'm going to go ahead and use special. And the special delays the timer just like it does in Immortal Victor and the Team Relay Dungeons. And I really think that Ryu set's going to be really valuable here because of that power gain. I really think that set's going to help out a lot. Here we go. And we'll use our special. And with Iori, you definitely want to use his special skill. You don't want to use his ultimate skill because you want to kind of delay the timer. Here we go. And it's just, this is what it is. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you see the little break sign above the bot? That's when you can apply any effect to the bot. You're just trying to attack, do as much damage as possible. When you see that break limiter on top of him, on top of it, now it says increased damage from receiver and shock. So I've got Ignatz in here. We're going to apply our shock damage. And there's that break above the robot. And now we can apply whatever effect, whatever character, and start just doing damage. And once that limiter runs out, then it's going to say increase, use shock damage or use chill damage. And that's really the most important thing. Whenever that text shows up that says apply shock and chill, make sure you apply that dot effect so you can break the barrier or the shield, its defenses, so you can start doing massive damage to this damn thing. And I gotta tell y'all, the feeling I have from this game mode, I honestly don't like it. See, increased damage received when shocked. Now we're using Geese. I don't really care for it. It's very time consuming. You know, you play it 3 times a day, and I don't know about any of you, but honestly, this game is extremely grindy, especially what they just pulled with the card system. It's extremely grindy, and I really think this should have an auto clear mode. I think it should have an auto clear mode. You should not, or auto clears. That way you don't have to do this every single day, especially if you're under time restrictions. You want to have the game mode, that's fine. It's good for people coming here and have a little fun maybe, because it can be fun, but I really think Netmarble should have some auto clears on this. I mean, honestly, Immortal Victor is bad enough, and then they throw this in here. I mean, between Immortal Victor and this game mode, you're looking at an hour to hour and a half of gameplay just from these 2 game modes when you're playing them every day, or more if you're trying to get the best score possible, and that sucks. Something else I want you to notice is I'm not running through my awakened skills. I just keep switching back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this, by the way, this was the best run that I had so far by 10 million points. By 10 million doing it this way. Now, some of you, maybe you'll get more points doing it a different method. Let me know in the comments if you do. Let me know in the comments what you're using and what methods you're trying. But this worked out the best for me. Come on, let's get them. And it's really nice. I mean, if you have your special skills ready whenever you tag your character in, that's also another tip. Let's go. I saw Pokey was getting ready to shoot his beam. We went into special, so we wouldn't take any damage. Let's go, let's go. And you see, right on that last animation, when I use that last attack from a character, that's when I switch in the next character. Right in the middle of that 3rd animation that they do. There we go. And apply shock damage, we use Geese, and now we can, and then that break meter's above the bot, now we can start doing massive damage to it. Oh yeah. Come on, come on. Let's get them. And I'm still working on this, I'm still trying to improve my score, but like I said, guys, I don't really like playing it that much, to be perfectly honest, man. It's very, very, very time consuming, and I really don't have the time to sit and play something like this over and over and over. So I really hope they give us some auto clear options. And if you want to play it, play it. And there I just lost Iori, which sucks. And like I said, I think I'd have done more damage if I wouldn't have lost him. If I had that Ryugo set on him, I probably would have done better, because I do have the Mad Tea Party set on, but Iori's got a lot of crit already. So I really think the Ryugo, he'd have been just fine because he had all the extra CP from the Ryugo set. I think I would have actually done better with a different set on Iori. Come on. Here we go, let's do it, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on, we gotta use it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I could have done a little bit more damage if I'd got that damn special in there. I tried hitting it, but I was just too late. But you can see I was able to hit 61 million. I was actually ranked 39 at this moment in the fight, but that's in Silver League. So let me know if this helped any of you out, and what characters you're using for this, and maybe what strategies you're using. And as always, let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.